What happened?
So there was a lady where the jailers dress code zawe. The jailer nga the zawe zononga rukanda rwa munhu.
I've recently Rakhuhu he says this are so bad. Who's supposed to be stopping him? The public.
The public has to.
Do we have to stop him from doing what?
Well,
From
I'm not
assassinating his own wife over 500.
Bros, if you think you are my bro and you are dating a girl, you break up with her. And up for this one, she's my soulmate. I'm taking her. You are not my bro.
Cut.
I feel bad. Oshuka 80 cent. Oshuka adiga some stuff. So around Musanda, and I'm not sure if that's true, but I saw an article. Yeah, we come with Musanda. Allegedly, he was involved in corruption, fraud, something like that. So, 80 Cent is using that against himself. It doesn't have to go on social media. No. For instance, I have things that I go through personally, but I can't take that on social media because social media will never help you. Heyo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Gideon Carter, the one and only on 5 Slim, doing it big in the fucking 15, and welcome to a brand new episode of Street Smart Conversation. And that's a cool one, Marodi. We're shoot episode 2.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be episode 2.
It's exciting. So, conversations must continue as long as they have to be keeping us smart, Gideon.
Because if you check, podcast is the needs of a consistent. Especially Venda. I think Venda, the one that is consistent, posting every week, in TV, which is the Black Couch. And shout
congratulations.
Out to them. Yeah. But we are coming for you.
We are coming.
We are coming for you.
I just love the fact that we are actually sending good awareness to the community. This is not just a podcast. No.
But yeah.
I mean, they say an empty vessel makes a lot of noise. So if you want to remain relevant and be like our successors, we need to keep it going and also at smart
and be consistent.
Hey.
This is the conversation. This video, guys, is proudly sponsored by Nekabambe Beverages. You are now in the Kolana. Benefits it keeps your body healthy. It or remove mashika mobile no sponsor a churwan and yellow actually never to repeat a podcast yapi podcast yawe kunuka cha garlic yes, the double delicious archer, very very delicious archer in a yawanara cause spas on how many 35 across Limpopo. We are trying now to Migurani West abafunzi one njerele one bohom side one go angione aphi ndikule bad
that's nice na podcast kaishika
podcast izosvika na khavo vothe vava vathu so rikolibuwa zisponsora zvasho zvinozvikore sponsora guys, if you want or if you have a business that needs advertising, kusvika ka point ine ridova richikunipa this segment uri una breaking ana ka podcast, then you can put your advertisement in so that nawe when idiwane zvinoni vanhu vakona podcast nikona advertise the businesses avewe vukati yanepo. So yeah man, mafungwa ndemanje Venda afeli arari mafungwa chifi Venda ofela here radova ri the Street Smart Conversation.
I'm telling you.
But in a period of 7 days Venda unoita mafungo mai.
And in most of mafungo one ndizofunga ri isoko vadzi follow up usitongo ngari rikoto remind wofi anongozvipa zva last week
nomazori every week ndodova rikunipa mafungo mara mafungo manji ane nonosiri mafungo manji mafungo ane akondheresa ngamanda ne ndiya queen yashu we ancha album. She released a very beautiful album. Congratulations to her because I didn't really have time But
so she says that Sesika Rose, she's more like describing a woman character of that she is. If you check Makhadzi, but pamzimuranga tozu chekurisa zwavudi, honestly.
Yeah.
Nengasi, what makes a woman happy, you wouldn't say it makes my Makhadzi happy, because we don't see that kind or that part of life. But then her describing herself as Sesika Rose in the, I saw the shots and the music video, you know, the vibe in it. It's actually good. It brings hope to those that have found themselves in the taverns 24/7.
Yeah.
Because she says, I'm talking to a woman that is in a tavern. A woman that is in the tavern community, you know, mujaji, you know, mubachara tungo, ana future, ana mini. But then you see, finding so much inspiration from that kind of a woman to say, you know, she's going through a lot, this woman. Allow her to dance in those pubs. And she's making us happy. Let's continue. So says Carose, not only that. Una orose
ndikombori kale album wabene ndikoti maybe ido to dropa atova usina luambo unotothoma Makhadzi achidropa album aseve na luambo mara guy venda
azvitei
vachidha Makhadzi ngaimwe upfi ukuleveliwa mwana upfi ana anogwararira zvikona
and odanga fonto khulwane this time around
ela fonto youlesa ngori it got to a point where ndori ndichikocheka pala Makhadzi only dropped that. I think she dropped a clip of video and then nawana Orosi ndikwamba Cyria the community
it in fact carried her PR for the album
pushed, yo,
honestly
pushed,
it did
ndowana any like clip page yoita uri vo Cyria vadiwana vakuposta videos unosvikisa not even videos post unosvikisa moma 20 unless if she's trying to monetize. Mara, I feel like we need to give Cyria the community over 10 to 15 days just to heal. Atobasa go post because
imagine you now branding Oros a big company. Money is from your pocket, Gideoni.
But I might find out.
You have to think about it.
I don't take it as a dumb move. Sometimes I feel like we move wa sharp. You know why? We don't know what might happen after ono the brandanga Oros. What if Oros endorses we want to work with you? Yeah, we want to work with you. Because I feel like with Cyria the community, she's using that to her own benefit now. Ugokono wana content, she's able to monetize. Whatever reason, beefy on it's personal, it's really personal. I'll chat over entertainment.
It might get dirty.
It might get
really,
dirty. It might
and
really.
In most instances when it gets dirty, no one a reference but then if it gets to that point as well, we don't want someone like her, like Cyria, to be like put aside in a community, like to be written off in your Benetoni. Because now when we talk about Makhadzi, we're not only talking about a brand. People are living for Makhadzi. Others they're like breathing because of
Makhadzi.
Achombura weekend timaya no reno kwa Makhadzi. So you cannot interfere with such destiny. It's dangerous, and I can see from the confidence that Makhadzi has, because she had an interview with one of the biggest radio stations, and she said, I am not fighting with anyone. Do you ever have to as justifying when did I hear Roterasa we were expecting her to say, yes, there is someone that did this. So now you see, now she's also been clever about it. So let's just hope it also works.
And also, whatever maybe people might not see, right? Makhadzi utonga, she's like a master. Atori ndi muthu ano inspire vathu vanji to do these things. Vo Cyria, vo Mkololo, what's name Mukosi. Also, ndi vathu vane vo inspire nga Makhadzi to do the music that they are making.
Was the post real? And here abakodisa all those people saying they are.
That one was check out.
It was real. Hey, and then she made her statements clear, eh? Mwana ndi mwana. That's mwana.
You know, Makhadzi, unazozvina maybe Cyria angabasa kuzvibona zvori. You can never be bigger than your master. She's the one that she's the one that crawled. She's the one that walked so that Cyria can start running now, can start making money. So ndi muthu ane vava voti vanonga vo Cyria, so they need to respect. They need to give her flowers. They need to show a whole lot of respect. Makhadzi oitesa zwithu zwinzhi so that naye vho Cyria vha ḓi wane vha hune vha vha hone. If it wasn't because of Makhadzi, who would have done it? Who would have crawled? Who would have cried? Ndi kwamba ra tshi kona u mu wana afho rine Lois Xitandani a tshi khou dia maṅwe madense na tou zwi vhona khou tou ḓiposa fhasi muvhili wa ri bvuna tou pfha yai.
And kharali nda nga dovha futhi na checka zwithu zwa simple dress code noṱhe ni khou performa nga ku dress code honokuḽa kwa honouḽa why ni sa ḓiri nga kuṅwe ku dress code na imbelela zwine zwa nga honouḽa u sumbedza zwori ini you are not independent on anyone. You see now I think the negligence that comes with not appreciating one another is the one that is going to be a downfall for everyone, for most of us.
But especially Reneva, we become really self-destructive to our own careers, entertainment scene. We always judge each other. We always fighting. That's why you see now, na guide yaso. I'm trying by all means to refrain from okay, now I call it.
I see how smart you are. I wish I was saying that on your behalf.
I call it criticism. Criticism is very much important when it comes to growth. Because if you don't get criticized, you're always being praised. You'll never grow. You'll always be comfortable where you are. Because you're always getting what praises. But once you start getting critics, you become a comfort zone. There are some things that I'm not doing right. Mara, it's a point in it becomes personal. Has personal issues. Like the finance, who has money, who has more money, who doesn't have money. Because as Chaba entertainment, it's becoming a very serious thing. In any tangana, maybe I don't know tangana marwani. Now I know.
Exactly, like what we saw with Shirihanya and our very own, like how they took it up.
Shirihanya and Redi Gaga.
And Redi Gaga as well.
That
like,
one was personal.
That one was and too brutal as well. Imagine.
And with great power comes great responsibility. Ngori ararini ni content creator you are a role model to some kids. You are an influencer. You can influence people to do certain things.
True.
So if I run a role model, Kavana, now when you get content in a you dalesa usema nangamanda unyagovaisa nangamanda. Let's keep it a bit respectful. Uri songo ḓi wana ri tshi khou panga vhabebi kana vha khou panga dzi private parts dzabe u tshi khou amba upfi hey anu yo nuka it's very much I hate such things.
Honestly. And another thing that people must know, being famous comes with a responsibility. It does not matter the kind of content that you're giving. You could be someone and abore ne brutal mara you should know uri kene your art platform in navakayo you are still influencing lives, 2 or 3 lives. It doesn't matter. Now, imagine how many kids now, they're so happy. You see them, you see now, all these influencers, now, although maybe they can still pull up their own agendas, they must just know that they still have the responsibility of taking care of these lives. They're innocent. They don't know.
They don't know.
Hey,
so ndifana na muruche umtuku ni yakono uita zvine nafuna ni yakongonyalisa kana na itori uve straight. So we as content creators have that responsibility carry make sure when they are growing vhathu vasingovatendera vachivona zvithu zvine it's bad because vone vana kava to just decision vone vanhu
don't those people they are still gonna behave in family. I love it for a fact, for a personality that comes on the clear Ari. Like the Mini Dlamini saga. She said, I've got kids that are still going to be reading about this. So she's got confidence and understands that her position goes a long way. So why don't we, as little as we are, trying and striving, try to also be sane with everything. Gideon, let us not deflect from the issue. Let us get back.
So it's Cyria and
Makhadzi. Hopefully the beef ends well. Already Ronowanazi. I see a brand ambassador rising. We just don't know if Oros will hear us.
Oros. Osos.
Oros. I mean, I don't think Mushe is. I don't think the character ya Mushe can the act wanga where about act anga 2005.
And the worst part, apparently, Cyria, she doesn't even need the costume. she just goes in there. Hey, this is never going to post. I'm not saying anything. This is never going to post story. Hey, I bet I saw Cyria.
But no.
I saw. Unewe video 80 wati. Unewe video 80 wati.
But they come and
Ave we, ave. Unewe video 80 wa. Cyria was saying, ono umwimbi wabe wa Makhadzi una potresi ya mungu.
imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's
becoming too much. Cyria ndabona mngomle. Yo, sorry. Ndabona mngomle nje.
I'm not laughing.
Ndabona mngomle nje muhulu, but I hope abantu they get to a point in vaya dzula pasi vamba vapfumedzana and probably work together with the music board, because I believe
funny. I hope it's as funny as it is right now to the people. Viewers, please,
rina richilisa zvimwevo man ari kuchira zvimwevo. It's just that zvino zvava zvikuitea richizviona navioni azviona veni vanokosea that's what direction dzichiva dzinjisesea. It's funny and it's also really working good for Makhadzi ngamanda ngori abezwe people are just talking about it vakhomba ngazo like. But yeah man, I hope Makhadzi na Cyria vaya
they should, man. They should.
Last week Rwamba ngalimwe fungo was it last week? Yeah, we posted that podcast last week. Rwamba ngalimwe fungo la GBV. I think it's going to be a thing that we'll talk about each and every podcast until Richie one is true. So there was an incident that happened here at Univen. Apparently, should I say apparently, because I was not there, allegedly there's a guy that stabbed his girlfriend to death.
And allegedly it's not the student they can offer to sign up Ujena.
He's not the student.
Yeah, I think it got but then no, I think that allegation was actually cleared up. Have you Ujene nenge mara fact ndio over to sign wa in caress ya hoyo
musizano where because I've been in Univen races races are Univen if arari mutu akouda you need to go out and I'm signing in umuntu akonu the signer in
so o sign wa in nga the lady.
Oh, she signed him in.
Yes.
Oh.
Although there's other allegations that says he's also a student at the University of Venda, but fact yoto rosainwa in Obasazulu he was accommodated for that specific few hours that claimed someone's life.
Yo, hey, that's crazy. How does it get to rivana rine so muthu aneva university the story anga vathu vana mathada na topfi arimini. How do you get to a point where now how does it get to that?
Those are anger management skills
and I think this is if aranisinya kuti oya khadzi institution dzinedzengani kudisa anger management emotional intelligence that's a book online that you can read and try to practice whatever that is bothering you ngori ezila zwithu zvoṱavhanya u fhela mbilu zwi kha vhanna vhanzhi ne and futhi abanyagi u lwa nayo abanyagi u lwa nazwo against ezwo zwithu uri if arali vha khou nyaga u lwa nga nazwo ezwo zwithu ra ḓo wana hu si ne zwithu zwine zwa khou itea ndi khou amba uri aso am baby I don't know what she was doing ndi nga wana uri hola ṅwana she was probably what her parents were looking up to uri ho ṅwana a tshi tou fhedza tshikolo visa somewhere. He took that away from them.
So you remember last week I said to you, Gideon, there's too much of entitlement. But they must just understand uri mutu wa mudzimu mutu asiwa mutu, because once you make mutu uri mundu wa mutu, that's where the problems ziyatoma. Niko muvhulaya ngori mini nne ndo murengele zvinoni nna be ndi nne nda muita uri ave so okay vabebi vao ṱhamusi vha murumeli tshelede ndi nne ndo no murumela tshelede, and you still find those reasons to become the main why you are actually doing the bad that you're doing to that person. Vhathu kha vha ṱutshele vha ezwithu zwo pfhi ndi khou thusa muthu ari ndi tsho thusana zwavhuḓi vhuḓi
ṅwana muṅwe nga tou ita zwawe
ṅwana muṅwe a tou ita zwawe
because arali damani o vha khou vhulaya hola ṅwana uri she was cheating, that was a bad move because in the world ho ḓalesa vhafumakadzi u fhirisa vhanna. That's how the stats
Gideon,
is.
where you going?
I'm telling you. So if I don't go for Mutonichitera, why not leave and get someone else? Instead of you killing. You know, I want to know life. Sometimes I feel like Suzonongabo death penalty should be brought back. I'm telling you.
I didn't answer that last time, and this is coming back again.
I'm telling you.
Guys, all these things we can avoid them, honestly. Like I see the pain. You know, pain yori nanendi mu baby Gideon T. Wananganga didn't to a point, but I wouldn't want to end their lives. I would want to give a second chance. So, but then that kind of a character is expensive, where now money has to be now challenging you who's genuine. Tell her there is power. Money is the source of why inina sinish do
Money is the root of all evil.
Money is the root of all evil. How much did they spend on you? That is what is claiming the value that you have on them, or that you have.
Can a student spend over 200,000?
They can. Let me tell you. Okay, let me break it to you. There are students that like there's different bursaries. There are those that are on NASFAs. There are those that are on Funza Rishaka. Name them. There are a lot. The allowance is different.
I know that.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So currently, nendi kobaka relationship una mutu. Ti? Holani unachelede yazi allowance nathina nebuchilonga bu standard. Obviously, holani udofori he is being robbed of whatever that it is. If we have to look at it as uri students and stuff like that. Ola mutu angadiba kopeleza tamusi over the main source of support ka girlfriend yawe ngachedi na bakho wana chikoloni. So if in machiloni kodomo betrayer you nikoto mobaisesa udoni wulaya ngastambe naye.
Mara at the end of the day it's not worth someone's life. No matter how much money you spend on someone, it's not worth someone's life. Because I believe vele is the investment you're investing in someone other than betrayal. But how many bad investments have been done in the world? Not only the investments that are worth billions.
That's why you should be careful where you are comfortable with you, because we don't know what made listen, me and no abongoncha chelede uri nibe na relationship unabongene ndira. So if there is Satan or root of all evil who's gonna come and challenge that relationship, obviously he's gonna absorb you, he's gonna kill you, he's gonna make sure that aniche or shangoni, because he does not see the value of you just being you alive. Do you get it? Like something like that. So in those relationships, partners are at the end of the day killing someone. It's because of this I'm still saying entitlement. And mutundu wanga na doba futhi namutendela achizosumbedzisa uri ngango inaini na doba futhi narinichira namufoina. Hey, Gideon, you know, but you, in fact, viewers, you've got a list of people that you know. So you could do solve there. So now tell me, the daily neolamutru adofila somehow, what is he going to do to you? So literally, we are decreasing our value because of what people are offering kaborine. That is why our lives are being claimed with no remorse. I mean, we're from a case ya ola msizana wa Jobek auto buraiwa iswakaba baby bawe. Why would someone else still have guts to say buraya mungomutu? It means this thing, it's an character. I wanted to say it in irritated anger. Say from who then? You see now. So I think it's a spirit, a character. We grow nave in bro code. Bro code ya veni na it level the way we set up myself.
I don't have bros.
Bro code, this is what we do and stuff like that. It will one day backfire. You grow into those kind of attitudes. Or in name of Makhadzi nanga singite. Dubali nanita
and as well supposed to nanga the conversations is never na baba nazo kudzula babote. Ura no wanga ngita zwo ndikugwagwa misi.
Bro code.
No wanga ngita izvino nimi. I don't have bros. If you think you are my bro and you are dating a girl, you break up with her. And then for this one, she's my soulmate. I'm taking her. You are not my bro.
Cut.
I'm using a bro code. What if I'm so worried?
You see now. Oh, so yeah. Now, the lives are being lost.
And a lot.
Because now,
but just by the August month, Women's Month, I thought maybe we were just encouraging people to ukumvesa ngori the more rich kwamba ngazo, it was like the more rich kwamba killing. The more rich kwamba ngazo, that's what ndikorabela ngamando uri August kaite mini kaipele, maybe this should data me zvidofumudzera.
You can see even from the weather, it's windy outside, but we are in spring.
Una moya.
Let's continue.
Una moya, but nevertheless, I heard that the boy has been arrested. The Fujifi Oyazamo on a bail, and I think he didn't get it. Allegedly, he didn't get bail. And that's how it's supposed to be, man.
Big ups to foundations like Musanda Foundation that went and stood with the students.
Yeah.
And on that, why don't we run and talk about the railway issue? I love how the youth stand up for each other. Like, all these things are happening, but now I'm seeing there's a violent voice.
They're trying to fight against it.
So the march to the magistrate or the court was actually worth it because the guy tells no Fariwange Univen. So yeah. Anyways, street smart.
Wagopusha mara waturi. I don't think and Mara, you know what you're doing back home. Stop that thing. Stop those things. They're double-faced. On camera, Mara, behind the scene, you know that's what you're doing. There was SABC that was asked a question. I think it was an interview or SABC near Romsad's na hey, you know that. So Mara, behind the scene,
They were doing the most.
He was doing the most.
Worst.
He was doing, and this was in Yuzuitu Angamanda, Gavatubo Dumao. They were not Dumao, the famous people. We have a problem too much. We need to deal with it. Ngori, Roluza Abobundu were jail because of GBV. Zunorina SABC uko senga the very same thing here GBV. Unawatu wanonga what's his name?
And also to add on that one, guy, you see also the issue of Rakhuhu. Let's just move to this.
Yeah.
These are all famous, prominent people we're talking about. Of recently, Rakhuhu, he says, these are cheaters to are bad. Who's supposed to be stopping him? The public.
The public has to.
Do we have to stop him from doing what? From assassinating his own wife over 500.
Over how much?
500.
That's a lot.
So that's how people are dealing with issues, household issues.
Or you know, you are 500 for 2 years. Was it two?
I don't know whether it's just, but then on the car, remember this guy is Obada Noko Reida and is bringing all this frustration.
And allegedly he was also intoxicated. He was also like drunk, allegedly.
So famous people without responsibility. So, but then also on the issue, cats.
Yeah, me. Issue me. What do you mean?
I lost it.
It's fine.
Is there no break in between?
No. We have broke after 30 minutes.
Okay. I think I don't get where we are going with this. We are everywhere.
I get it, we moved from GBV. Yeah, Univen. Now we're at Rakhuhu. Is it Rakhuhu? Yeah, so we're talking about Rakhuhu also trying to go.
Are you going to be able to edit it?
No, not right.
What's wrong? Where did you go wrong?
No, I just felt we're everywhere.
No. Don't worry. So we're talking about Rakhuhu allegedly Achkwambori and who 500 rand hour driving.
Yeah, and who in the Sasa?
Yeah?
There's Sasa Yabana. Remember this issue happened in Dubala Sasa.
So Chedina we thought that.
So apparently, I don't know whether there's some dealings that they do with the wife, household issues that are brought online. But then now the issue is no,
Yes,
allegedly.
So why would you? I never knew that guy was just drunk, because you could hear from what he was saying. It's all over the place.
But the Sasa
Also,
issue comes back for the second time. It's surfacing on our internet for the second
Sasa,
time.
you don't want a problem.
Like, what's wrong with men and Sasa? Do you guys feel robbed? Roni bebera vana mubuso wari mufumakazi jiake. And by the way, as 500, ingari keka 600. So I think that's why it's actually now bringing this thing.
Apara nina wana watanui. 2.5. In a
No, 6 times 9. But I give you
2.5. But I feel
yeah,
like
that's true.
I feel like if it's true that
Full salary nozula ayani, so inikofunga ri munna wanu angatakala ape bati vakuita vana vozula ayani, like situation.
Mara, I think this is good. Men need to know that once you say you are the man of the house, you are actually the provider. You need to go out and grind.
And even if your lady is trying, you still need to offer.
Yeah, you need to provide. I believe mudzimu vachisika munhu vomusika to be a provider. Even those who don't know one of the cases already they have to be 50-50, whatnot. Mara, a man needs to provide for his family.
And in fact, 50-50 comes with the law. According to how it's supposed to be. I mean, Adam stayed, he stayed in the garden for a very long time. And there was no need so even when the woman was introduced to him, the woman was not forced to the woman did this, I'm doing this and all that. So I just feel let us be comfortable in who we are and push purpose, not forgetting responsibility and mean. Not looking at as long as you are part of it or it involves you, play a part, play a role to avoid a lot of things. Imagine they continue to say phone call chicken. Sorry, Rakhuhu. Like this is just so funny. Forgive me. They had a phone call online, remember, because now things are done online. So now you see now I don't know, but you see what it's sparking now. You see now.
And the worst part in the their situation here it's also now putting a whole lot of people in danger. This is what that guy Oshuka here and he got in a car accident.
How many lives were claimed because of now we are living in a social media life? Everybody must know what is happening. Lack of problem solving.
Lack of emotional intelligence. So, because I don't need to borrow the control. That's where you will take most of the things on social media. Because you want that validation from other people. I don't
He was gonna do that, honestly. I feel he was, because it sounded like someone social media.
And it's crazy how he went back to the internet and say, everyone is safe. I'm also safe. But you endangered a lot of people.
And he's lost because let's cut this.
Zvekubvisa zvimwe vakazvikobva kamutsvanyanga
gwagwamisani Gideoni, don't worry.
Karikuzama kujiyavo mafungo vachitangavo adzure chitangani. It doesn't have to go on social media. So, for instance, I have things that I go through personally, but I can't take that on social media because social media will never help you.
And
unless if you can post that, I need a job. It helps you but you can't say so what? Nobody cares.
Also check the liking now. There's another now that said I mean, we lost lives for heaven's sake. Why are you still even carrying on your beef?
No, content
Look
is
how
not-
fast want to call me.
I think content monetization is getting into
It's
people's
becoming toxic, and I'm so happy. Ungari, the government is gonna put on some strict rules now, because I think it's gonna be treated like a normal job, or you know what this is and all that. I wish they can put that in place, because even if you check in a case, everything started on the internet,
social
Gideon,
media.
on social media. Their lives were controlled on social media. If we have to say ori mini mulova, udori ndo ya life mulova, ndo bandi guy mulova, do you get it? So everything that is being done or whatever that they're trying to solve, it has to have online validation.
That's
And
crazy,
right
that's
now you
crazy.
see the people that are fighting now, the issue that just happened to Rakhuhu. I mean, it's also sparking a lot of negative energy. People that already unazi negativities nergodila unazi. Why usabvi maloyara vukumba vatu vane ndokambori vatu vane vavori va reserved vate vadile na issue. Why rusavavoni? Why are we always getting responses from the public that is not even
Ukunyegiwa chete ya Facebook, and crazy how Facebook is no longer paying
guys?
as much as
We
it
are
was
losing
paying.
lives.
I bet you badera Facebook as much as it was paying last year.
Ne?
Yeah, like the algorithm has changed. They need original content.
Guys.
You read, it's becoming
No,
it's
this
becoming
is-
hard.
We are losing lives, Gideon,
Because
every
of-
day.
because of
Ote
content.
aroluza mia nyinyi nga allegedly rachikena ote zvazvino.
Because the way that he was pissed, you could hear from his voice.
Ari ndikozviita.
Anything can happen.
Since I'm going, ndikouya zvino, hey. She has pushed. So us as the public, we must accept that somebody has pushed you to do the bad.
Mudzimu vari hai rigogomisa goloi.
Rikogwamisa goloi and rameka sure zvo nichitora quantum niture nga kaliwona.
ya namba yogogwa.
You know, I'm bored, man, guys. I'm sorry, but
rikoneta mavana nga mafunga
Hawa.
viyo asaperi man izvi zvaiva vathu hazviperi man. Hey.
And
Eish.
you know, I was so much excited about Ofimini, not really excited, but after the whole influencer issue, the national one, Israel Alabuga and stuff.
Oh, the
and all
Alabuga
that.
issue.
Like, it proved a lot to the community. We are just having the man come from. We are having a lot of influencers or people that are claim that have got a bigger voices. Kamachiro ashu, whenever worry nabo avana vudipinduliri avadivi chitu. That's what I can say. So when we come to social media and stuff, honestly, to save our community, just be smart. Be like
You need to be smart.
Gideon.
You need to see the red flags.
You need to see the red flags, guys.
Even
Honestly.
even with the Alabuga thing, even though allegedly Russia Yoncha statement, sure, no, such things are not happening, right? No one worry. The public also, yeah, in a sort of hate towards influencers. There's a hate that is going on towards the people that are.
And that hate,
doing
I
good.
can say, it is because of the consequences that we're just discussing now.
Okumfesa.
Why would we hate influencers if they are bringing good to the community? Why would we hate you, Gideon?
Zvinabone, sometimes zvine zvava zvichiitika social media, because I've noticed a whole lot of hate or zvava zvikukosiwa ngamini kani. Once you become an influencer, near the ones, you start getting money, you start showing off. Banji vaona vachimbedza kuchura vavo, this is how I live, this and that. Because allegedly that was Alabuga, it was a whole lot of misunderstanding. There were people that started that issue, or mini, or the influencer, zile promote lunch. The one maybe the account dzavo dziko baniwa mtu anonga sima oluza account yawo. I think also Zile, he lost his TikTok account. So
With a lot of followers.
and uchivoitiwa backtesting uchivochekiwa murao havala vathu vele they didn't do their due diligence yavo nori is it okay for me to promote and stuff, but havala vana vane ukufi vaangei Russia, most of them ukufi proper, unless arari hada mumwe mubhebi zvino adamuri nondoisa mwana haproper, because autuda mapungwa so ka social media. So there is a whole lot of hate in the public has towards the influencers, because I know there's a whole lot of people when they want to be where these influencers are. This only the guy saw having 78,000 followers. There's someone that wants to be like me, but the fact that you can't get there, you can't put in enough work and consistency to get where I am, you start to hate now. Nichibo hate. If something small happens, you are the first person to report my account. You are the first person to make sure that you tarnish my name. So those numbers with me. Zochinyara afya zinoria fana ngorio to mama to mo.
Well, like, I get the hate that the public has, but you know, Gideon, once you find yourself in the internet, hence we said, you might be famous for bad things, but just know that there are 2 or 3 lives that are being
influenced,
totally and truly influenced by you. You might also be creating yourself. But what we're saying is that the content creators, other than even us as the public, it's not like people are hating, guys. We are just hating where it's leading. Right now, if you talk about social media, let's talk about us now. Mapunga nako trend out mapungo are bad. There's nothing good
that is
talk
trending.
about. We had Musanda Foundation that we talked that went a little bit big, and it was on everybody's mouth for few months. Now we just know Uri is there, but it's not a talk of every day. The talk of every day is a big influential people who are neglecting their you know what? You are neglecting education at your top. You must be aware of what I'm doing, is it right, is it wrong? Before you go to the internet, you must first assess whatever that you're doing. You are failing to do that. You see? And now you're impacting everyone.
And as you know, speaking about Musanda, I saw 30 Cent now is having sort of like a beef Musanda. So those right there, I got a video from, because I'm the one that sparked that beef. So I want to quickly address that.
Yes.
So I got a video of Musanda addressing 80 Cent. No, you can't. Oh, internet. Obviously was talking about 30 Cent or bedding and they just to pull me down, what. So I posted that video and make like sort of a funny video about it. So 30 Cent, I think he saw it, and then I posted beef, 6 months, something like that.
That means 6 months you're the end of the woods on
Yeah.
so guys.
It's true.
This is
I feel
toxic.
bad. Gori.
This is toxic.
Oshika 80 Cent, Oshika I dig up some stuff. So I'm wrong, I'm sad. And I'm not sure if that's true, but I saw an article. Musanda allegedly he was involved in corruption and fraud, something like that. So 30 Cent is using that against Musanda. I saw Musanda posting saying that God gave him a second chance in life and stuff like that. And it's
so you
hectic.
see now how
It's
social
hectic.
media can actually break a big vision.
A big vision. Yeah.
Check our communities right now. We need education. We don't need gimmicks. We don't need to be, as you said, gimmicks in your life. Because you're still going and scorning those very same people that are supposed to be bringing that kind of change because of social media.
Just to monetize. But yeah, man, we're still on the Musanda
Street
issue.
smarts.
We'll be right back. Gideon Kata. Mafunga chamani. We'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. What do you read? I'm mistaken, Mulusa.
Yes, we did introduce myself today.
Introduce and goes with. Where are we today?
Hey, I wanted. Oh my God!
I don't know how the guy.
Happy birthday to the founder.
Oh, it's his birthday today.
Pumuzo, yes.
Happy birthday to Mr. Bliss.
The vision bearer. Yeah. This is where we are today. Hey,
we're out here at the Bliss Farmers Market. The book and the what we call traditional food. But you have maguru, magwanda. Na tho ya biki maliwa wudi awana never the bliss ndini awana never lo streshati vajena ka google ngora ri boshabo kwa va directions nes do ba khetsa vajena va ngora the Bliss Farmers Market, and then there was maybe one other guy, but it's not far away from Spa echinoni chadrombo ya fanoni. So
and I think they also do host events here.
There's
a current one that's coming, Family Day.
It was the event there.
Hey, dza khou ḓifhesa.
miṱa arali vha nyongo enjoya na vhana vhavho na muthu wavho vha ḓi ṱoḓa vha vha khou ḓi enjoyela hanefha hu na miswinki hu na mini mini vha ḓi vha vha khou ḓiphina hanefha. So yeah, back to hey,
Street smart.
you know, conversations, man. Ku vha na ma-conversation mahulwane. You know, there is this thing that happened. I don't know if it was last week or last week. Yeah, Randy Gaga with the Moambesa. Yeah, Randy Gaga na Miss Pre.
Yeah.
Right. So I only saw a live video. Yeah, Randy Gaga achkwambori Miss Pre ne asine mizofili ane alala naini. Ujola naingu musi no buya fedzi and stuff like that.
Akozvipa.
I don't think she was lying. I don't
The
think
confidence
she was
in what and how she says it.
Yo, yeah, because if I had over kuzvipa ne, angasizviyambi ngeilandira.
Confidently.
Yeah, she wouldn't. Ngori kha vhathu vhoṱhe vha yamba ordinary na dzi artists na dzi DJ na dzi promote. Mara kha Mizofil she said his name.
It's like without fear.
Yeah, without any fear. Arali vha film on khatha vha khou rezona vha ḓo vhona hanedza kale. But I think it goes to the fact that Mizofil is spending time with people that are younger than him. Not that it's a bad thing, but he's spending a whole lot of time. If something like this, okay, let's say it happens that he sleeps with Musanda. So if they start fighting, Miss Pre out on Randy Gaga, just know it's going to be on social media.
But I think he should know better. Because I think we once had the same scandal chavana vachikoro in regards to the biggest name. Yeah. Alarms.
Oh, yeah. He should have learned from that guy's
He
mistake.
should have learned from the mistake because that one went big and
yeah, it was terrifying. That one.
yes, like listen, like you cannot mix. If you want to be professional, you can check your if you are the company that you keep. The people that you're always with, we don't need to be asking.
Yeah, so if you're spending time with a whole lot of young kids, you're gonna be doing what young kids are doing because when you're not you try to fit in because you never but if you're spending time in the age group, I think Mizofil is probably going to 40 now. It's gonna be.
It has been his lifestyle. Honestly, we cannot. It has been his lifestyle, I can say, honestly.
Yeah.
Because now check even how Randy Gaga apologizes. Guide. No one has
Did she
got to open
apologize
his
for
side.
this one?
Yeah, she did.
Mizo?
Yeah, Mara, in
did
that
she say?
way.
I didn't see you.
I can't really say what she exactly said, but her apology was just, it was cold. At the end of it all, it was like she was showing that no for terror then they no ni apology. Yeah, she showed that kind of attitude like, I'm going to cheat tonight.
Oh, don't you know, I know some information that I know Rolo Kuzipa.
Okay.
Yeah, that Randy Gaga, if she apologizes to Rangwita, she's lying. Because there's certain things that I know. I won't disclose now, but I know she's lying.
Ne?
Yeah, she is lying, but it also goes down to the fact that Mizofil needs to stop being too available, because now he's exposing his private life. Who would have seen it?
No one. So
So
it means it's too much of a groupie.
The studio camp, the studio camp in it 9 days in Havana,
Studio camp? What is studio camp?
Our studio camp is when we go in studio just to make music for the, let's say for 5-10 days. Just make
So
music.
faster.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, most music it's a portal. You guys are doing
job.
it's a job.
Yeah, it's a
No wonder why Makhadzi says I stayed a long time without whatever and here's my album. Oh, okay.
So they do studio camps, they just keep working. It's a good initiative for
So are we camping with people that are singing with
with
us?
rappers, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we make a beat from scratch. The verse, it's chorus, and then when it's done.
So was Randy Gaga part of? Oh, maybe she just had, as you're saying that. It's
No.
not really
Like, she was not part of it. Ne? Mara, the people that Mizofil spends time with. The Batubane, they are also associated in a way in the and some of the things that Mizofil tells those boys, it's very much simple for it to link chance. So yeah, it is also. Do you think his wife would take apology?
Hence I'm saying the apology itself, that was one and it went big and stuff. We don't know. But then for him being a family man and still being so much available in that way, Gideon, you know, man, you are sitting with me right now. Does it mean the expectations you see now? So I'm talking about the and position. Know the people that are associated with. I said even about Makhadzi, guys, I'm all about it. I don't know much about a private life, and I don't think anyone can stand firmly or confirm there and there.
That's what an influencer should do, because not only an influencer, someone that wants to make it big, maybe entertainment, content creation. You need to have two lives. You need to have a social media life and also your private life. You don't take your private life as social media. There's no need sifana na mzi uchukovi nendiso ndarenga golowe ne the influencers so it's not necessarily, I don't necessarily have to post it ndarenga golowe, no, but what you do ibona okay guide ungaruna golowe, yeah, because if you post they are reposts you need to come back
and inform the masses what happened to the car.
Yeah, you need to come back and tell them. So you need to that's why I keep telling people that the guide is a character that I portray to people. That's what people love. But I don't do it like every single time.
It's not your drill.
Nah. It's a character that is 30 cent. You won't say much about 30 cent.
We'll only talk about his social media life, but
his private life. His private life.
You
won't say anything because it keeps it private.
So maybe for Mizofil, it's about there's a crowd. Because if he never had a crowd, at least he would have been able to control the situation. Because it's not like people are not living out there; people are living.
Well, you know, yesterday was destructive family. So maybe there's a lot that can be said. It's not in my position.
You know what? I feel a little bit heavy to side, or rather to say I'm advocating for what Randy Gaga did to Mizo. Sometimes hey. Ola mfumakazi nerikwamba ongayo ronori mutamini mini ayani. Oambu wanga Randy Gaga zvinokwamba wanga Rini. How many people are talking about her? Yeah. And she's living only one life with that only one person that is making all this chaos. Yeah.
Speaking about Bafumakadzi, speaking about the Bafumakadzi, Bafumakadzi na wewe and ngachabe yiwe.
We are always going to be. Okay, what happened?
So there was a lady where about the jealous dress code zawe. The jela nga zitete zawe zononga rukanda rwa muvili
wakudichimira the fashion
mara the fashion ine bafumakadzi ba market ila yangetando abayipfesisi ndikwambori awala mzana, I don't know ndimfumakadzi kana ndimuzana, but
oviva
osvika he ngozibona ndingochimbira thando yothe crowd ya bafumakadzi konitevela ngojiwa video ngosay yo way no ambara mini way
mara Gideon karelela tight yabayo ambariwanga kumwevo kune thamusi body ayingiyonula. Would we have heard the very same reaction?
I don't think so.
I think it was all about the body, like to say now you're exposing too much. We know it's there, but you are giving it to us more.
But it was not appropriate for people to embarrass her like that. Komba bukatia dorobo abakoto say in that way. It's not really appropriate.
It's not, but
Because ndichiri
guiding.
vazana niyakokodzana vasati fumakadzi niyakokodzana.
Mara guide ini nichitsara okay fine. Forget about uri vana kana mini ti. Forget about vana kana mini. Karera zvino atobva mumwe muna zvino ambara BVD churuvero. Echi ava kochimbira po doroboni. Na ukanda rozorokopisa, what will you say?
Nga BVD.
What's gonna happen?
Vabva vana vadiyela usipapa ngazi BVD.
BVD.
Nga boxer vasika vajena.
Yeah.
Vasika vajena. Mara okay, Mara one thing
One
is true. You won't find men taking phones baba kumshuta. You'll find women doing that.
Exactly. Okay, it's fine. I get your point in that.
I
get your point.
Whatever munna uva molonu zvikangirindini uziko hey, wambara BVD na.
Mara, trust me, Gideon, the videos that they were not over time kola mzana zovesa west because now we expect more from a woman's perspective.
But that's also Mara, that's also bullying. She could commit suicide if she's not strong.
She's still strong.
Arali mfumakazi abichi akusvika udombara kandelena kwambara ngayo, that's not the problem. So arali no ambara sacho zvimwevo petu une zvikosuta izvozvo ngabe apabuni somewhere wambara ngelandela
Kana ngaba oba ajimini. You see, now that's what I'm saying.
She was at the wrong place at the wrong time. MTN.
Yeah, right. Waya kayo wambara ngelandela awungasipha kamafika.
Yeah. Abakojem.
You see, so I think it's all about uri, what do we expect from a woman? Some fumakazi nichivayana. I believe all amuzana otoma all this said sarunji. Or remburu sarunji. That's why even when they were ululating, she knew where the issue could be. Like she took the umbrella and she hit right there on the silver line to show, hey, this is where their attention could be drawn. Because if she was wearing a normal tights, and it's sokofungari possibility or
what's wrong with those tights?
So those tights, they are body shaping. This new trend. As the tight is not normal. There are a lot of ladies. There has been a style of wearing tights with baggy t-shirts, right? Now, all the tight in track. Yeah, after all our gym, yes. Yes. After that whole trend now, so the king of squat. After the king of squat whole thing, the trend of having a big nyash became the it thing. Now people, when they go to the gym, also check people that are going to the gym. If I'm to go and ask my sisters now, why did you join the gym? They will tell me, I just want a little bit of
big nyash. What nyash?
Yes. You know what I'm, so they narrate, guys. Oh my God, I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyways, that girl.
King of nyash.
Chokavara. Attention. So it's not Musanda. Chimbiranduri, but come later. She also knew Uri, the guy who could draw attention. And she covered the back and I think also the front of plastic. You see, but she was working. That thing, it shapes you guys. You are working, and especially when you now choose a color that is like nude, like you.
But younger lady,
like nesodwa ambara nikoba na rockend rokondo yambara ngabe ndo bantu ambara zila tight, you wouldn't be comfortable sitting with. So it also comes with what are you wearing and how is it presented. Like now I'm having this thing. Should I take it out like this? Are you going to be comfortable? But no, I'm covering it because I know, you know what?
People won't be comfortable.
Exactly. I need to be. Exactly. But the barrel of another thing, I can also be body shamed and things like that. You see now. So
she triggered that whole bullying thing. I bet she was being bullied, to be honest. If we're just being honest right now.
And then she knew, like when the point in the Achivaya,
what if akudhinyagara muthu at least amuvona kutoperera at least apeti vamwe vanhu vasedza chipato vari hai apavona body vari
Nabori, let's just agree with the place is the wrong place, because if we were to visit Pretoria right now, if
there's a lot of
la
people
Musanda,
wearing
it's
like
nothing.
that, yeah.
They are walking Pretoria zvinosoranga toya kana ratori video call mumwe muthu rusumbezeni apo Sunnyside.
especially
They are
now
walking.
uchikupisa so
Avamuambara chitu.
one Hatfield ipala tina University of Pretoria yo.
So now tell me, apalani ndithando tina University of Venda. So zvamazvori vana vaVenda, they are deprived of the Joburg life because of the cultural tradition and beliefs
Yeah,
inside.
and morals.
And morals. So let us look at that as well. VaVenda utori utho wathonipiwa viwe. Ngo evula zvithu ne atikwana. I saw also Rita the blogger went and wore the very same tights and said I'm going to Thando. I'm like in my mind, you're not gonna get that attention. Why? Because now
ndovone oyambara post osedzana hangi uri vanhu vavone
vavanenge uri kuitea mini.
varita zvavhudi vanoitisani vaunya kuita zvothe avadoveimanyana
But then at least she tried to show to prove the narrative. Uri nena nendi yakonoyambara tight. It doesn't mean the drobone nampatation ila kaula msizana wona zveve ini navanhu kuzvitonda kai. Of which it was the attention that the whole thing drew, and it was unnecessary. If someone akochimbira hot, I mean, you're not even allowed to say to someone you look hot or sexy.
Apparently, yeah.
You know, right? Hey, it's against the law. You can't just say to Muturi, hey, Abeno, you are hot. I can go and report you for
sexual assault,
sexual harassment. Yeah,
just saying you are hot.
By saying that, even I think also there's a word like
so
smart.
If you say you are sexy, it's worse.
Exactly, it's the harassment. You're not even allowed. So
also, I'm allowed to say you are cute, you're beautiful.
Yeah, make your words in. Language also teaches us. Language has culture as well, guys. Words also have culture. You can't just find yourself opening your mouth. You're saying, okay, mutumura no jenazwin. Hey, the woman is sexy.
Emani gango's fana. No fariswa harassment.
And karele una munga wa bobonala wa munna chikojia video. At least we could hear men saying, "Hi, niko mujiangori ni jealousy." Or naga. At least we could hear men saying such. But even if men are saying that, machiro kodori uko pro ola muzana uko promotor bana bave arrost. That is going to give back to consequences like rape and stuff like that. We cannot make our girl child to be comfortable walking around in that kind of nature.
Speaking about that, Nendofa Malima Achkwamba Mahongori is fighting for the legalization of prostitute.
Malima. Legalization of what?
Prostitution.
Hey.
Serious.
I guess in the mushu.
I'm telling you. You know why? Okay, so Ugofi this is the sex workers, the sex workers. If something happens to them, watch go ring some movie and stuff. Via police station, our Jewish serious. If they say I read Otwana Motu, maybe a Mubata and stuff like that, I want to do serious because it's a prostitute. So he wants to make it like something related to a legal. Yeah, I don't want to wash it and stuff like that. And there's I think it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna get to a point in where it under the billboards work on the on their rankings. And imagine how many kids that are gonna get disturbed.
Marati, hence I say, guide, it's a choice also for Mutu Ariono Konyango Majoraka prostitution at the end of the day. With what our leadership is raising, it's also something to think about and consider. It's you see now. There's a lot of things that are happening because of okay. Tamsane complex, it's a wrong place to stand. But at least you're doing it with a proper reason you're Kunyago or supporter. So how about you get a space that is legal, you get registered,
you get tested.
You get tested, I don't know. Because now this calls for institutions, this calls for agencies now to say, you know,
That's what she's saying on the human trafficking.
it's human trafficking in a way. But then you see now,
Well,
guys,
una
why are we trying to make the wrong right?
unomuteyambudza zvimwe zvitu ne ndazamumbura ngazo uri okay ufuna vatu vane vashumisa milenje kuita chirete kutamba bhora una vatu vane vashumisa zvana una vatu vane vashumisa zvana ita chirete wamvesa una vatu vane vatoshumisa mulomo ngotohamba mutu wako unoita chirete.
Yeah, true.
Vanhu vakutozvishumisira mihumbulo yavo
And vange vasokuhamba nevarikuvamba creators
Avi, why can't people use the private part
it's a sensitive in a private party onivarikojana muvirini wa mutu.
You're serious?
Nikwamba ngaso if we have to talk about spiritual ties, it also goes
With soul
you know what I'm
ties
saying?
and stuff.
So but then if they want to legalize it, I would say it's quite fine, then people will know where and how to do it. And then I mean South Africa is a place of choices. We've got freedom of expression. Even if they do not make this official, there is still going to be a choice that someone has to take. So if someone is taking a choice of provision, so let's help them to do it in a much safer way.
We're not helping them, we're just supporting them. Whatever they're doing, we'll support.
But then for advertisements now,
I want a billboard, don't you come? 30 minutes, 350.
Have to redefine uitele kwa zvithu. You know uri hayani nikotonethonipa ini ngasichatonipa ini ndikambori hei milayo yote ti I think they are just up for destroying the livelihood that we should be having. Like come on zvamba zvori ndikotori mwana anga kotora dive zvori I'm a sex worker. Zvamba zvori in other words we are eliminating a husband figure in my life.
The husbands that are
vana vakori yani noita
okay. Una vatu vane vakudzura navafumakadzi vavo vachizidza kuti they're sex workers. Do you know that?
Is it normal?
It's not normal, but
To what extent?
No vatu vane they know musazango kubva kushuma ukugwagwama uya nacheleda. Okay. Ndikasedza ngai. Hey, wavamba madzina vatu vako wagwagwa. Yeah, but there are people.
Given that an obscene party.
Yeah, but there are men that are staying with their girlfriends or wives. Whenever those mushumo do rate movie. You know, sometimes basically ngori ni wa munna, you can't provide, you can't do anything. So you like, it's fine. Kaba yoshuma babi na nyungu.
Guys, I think we should just have a talk.
Yes,
why are people in relationships? Why are we saying we will make it work together? Right now if you check in our society, it's difficult for a man to forgive. But then, I mean, it has been made normal for men to do it. But now, when you as a man, to you it's normal that your wife is busy chowing, has got an appointment with you. How?
Okay, why do we have open relationships, open marriages?
Why should we even have relationship if it has to be open and closed?
Yeah, they're open relationships.
Guys, I think it's better for people to just live normal. I think the problem if like as long as legalize, I'm sure the batch no contraceptives there are a lot of kids that are born out of such situations and they are suffering the consequences. Imagine one innocent so I think even if it's been legalized, I think it will also it will be of a good awareness.
Hey, this spring.
kufisa man. Hey,
The spring-
bene ni alifisise liduva mulana.
ukopisa and vantu vakozokoshilwa ngama mara vheta tutizwa vheta ndingakokodzeliwa bhama vheta ndingamangana nopfara
Zvijoburg nenge une mwana wade ndingazive zvorubva mutano.
hei abe
Flight number 5 one
ndikovona vathu
one cover.
ndikovona vathu vakozokoshilwa ngamani.
So every spring, in fact, it's done in the first za September.
Kisama boss.
Spring day, not spring week. Now it's going for weeks to show that now people that are carrying the narrative, they also do not understand
it, yeah.
what they mean. I mean,
Zvinhu zviri kuti tokonyorola vamwe vanhu ramushera.
I mean, mutu kwa mshumoni nga machironi nazikotangana na bucket la mathi. No ngacho shpunga benorenga. Look explain another meaning. Okay, Zukoita Joburg, I'm sure there are people that are traveling from maybe Centurion or maybe Alex, Bakoya Pitori. It's a long distance. Nitisara nichi change has very in shift and besides that, even Makhadzi Goroi, where do you get the guide dibatu? No observers no so Goroi of Brian and Jabagat and Navashara Gamadi, Bonekawambe na Rape Spring.
And as you know, it's becoming violent kabang because wangoko baba raiwe kanini
mongwe e bile o toba vulela bala banna ba contract imagine
and you bone that one was funny. I know Zuyaba, that one was funny. Yo, what if we
it's not fair. What if I'm trying to phone kwaona kubege kwaona pala ile wana mzala 2 liter 20 liter none was school bus ene chiko omarine transport additional when you look at their actions it means they don't even care or driver naye ukozama hasla zvamba zvori machero baby vangari ngori vana vangasikaisa vana vashushkoroni neriko wana imwe transport you are killing someone's business. Like where's
you are getting people fired.
You're getting people fired. Ola mungofamba kuya interview atotoma ngotosengisiwa arikoni share ini
as you imagine kwa interview with Otaba
and there's nothing
and
that
the interview up in 999 there's no way you can come late
nichidiya mutiti vanamba vane retaliate rabothe
and mara at least avanidi vanoniengedza
those videos I don't want to see them honestly. When I see them on the net I just it's fine whatever that is being said.
Musidzana pala manene achikoshirwa ngamadhi ajika manene atiyamo musidzana adovashira atopesera tuongara tozvona.
That's what I'm saying, that there's anisolve chitu ibile ngori nikovadiya kana
they
continue. And you know one thing I learned in Zori, obviously those people vakochira what the community in so I think it was a time of revenge.
nakavamwe ziva zvichitova
mungavakonchavhu mungorola mumwe waskuta iyi totova notoimisiwa tonamba tomwambo naye
notoimagine negodilivera order mara tiodongarive safe ne
the order it's not safe
yajena madhi
and baby kari nikoshoma ritori ka delivery abe anishumi KFC nikosvika naubva mini KFC uri abe la delivery yosvika yotapa you are the third party.
Yeah, that thing is actually destroying even though what able to the validity is we are far but spring day
guys guide cut
in 20 minutes 30 minutes
try to hold my laptop
it's fine but we're already done this. I don't know if it's happened. I don't know if spring. I'm seeing what I'm going to do. We still have a lot. Yeah, it's fine. We'll still run it the way it is. No problem. So, guys, you guys will tell me in the comment section if you enjoyed this episode. It's a street smart episode. In Rodobargo Zita Weekly, we'll have news for you guys, current affairs every week. Oduzbona mshumizani nande odashuma mshumoni achiko ana flu nanda odashuma na borina panoni ana flu and she's still coughing right now.
Guy John says I'm sick, guys. Yo, guy is just
so
putting in those soft jokes.
But at least rarukopeza.
Yeah.
At least rarukopeza. She goes by the name of Faith
Madara, yes.
Madara. Ka Facebook. Make sure that you guys follow her. Street Smart Podcast. Nearly follow her ka Facebook. It's also there. If you have a business that you want us to promote
Advertise
and
for you.
advertise for you on the channel and also on on Facebook, TikTok, and everywhere. We'll leave an email cut comment section like a description. Make sure that you send us an email and then right now I think we're done. I don't
And
want
we
to
are
waste
ready
time.
for
Oh, the bliss.
yeah.
I think we did. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna be shooting here most of our episodes now at the Bliss Farmers Market. Ndini yaona la Lois anepa. Apa ndi vitu nini adana bukana mtu wanu man prices on dia farrea.
What ambi wanna nasbarmin if it's snooker.
What am wanna snooker pa.
You wanna say hi to the people?
So yeah,
Private
what
location.
am wanna snooker. Apa sione unara no dana mtu wanu. Ni doda udosokoda muthu wanu adani genera na gogo amai. Sizone zika orders chimbula nga ndira. Zwiḽiwa ndi zwavhuḓi u tou vhona thinazwo hafhanoni mara I'll try to get maybe a few clips ndi ni sumbedze zwono ndi zwiḽiwa zwavhuḓi hani hanefha Louis Trichat next to
Tigere hospital.
kha line ine ya fruit and veg ya kale fruit and veg yo vala ti
Yo vala.
yo vala kha line ine ya fruit and veg hanefha ni sathu tou gwagwama ni tshi ya phanḓa nga maḓi.
Zikhona.
So yeah man, you know, we done.
They also do massages. Do they? Yes.
They do. They do.
They also have hot tub bath, outside bath. Hebla zwithu zwa Cape Town zwila zwo mfiri kutambela ndazi shower. You can just check them on their social media platforms. It's the Bliss Boutique Villa on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah, even on Facebook
And
it's
if
the
you've
Bliss.
got events, guys, have a bit of
Even if you have board meetings, I don't know it as a board
meetings
meeting,
as
but now all
well.
and any other night and meeting and
But
stuff like that.
caterer,
Yeah. Aye, Nyaziva Yovara is your boy Gideon Carter, the one and only 15 Slim, doing it big in the fucking 15. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that whenever we post the next episode, you guys will be the first people to watch it. Nizongopoteza kubhela okulori ezvinoni ichi to upload wanina mani notify you fikayo anepo odropa Gideon na
Nina
Facebook.
ndendo you wanna nga twing. Nga notification.
Simple.
Yeah.
So yeah man, we out.